Hello? Why do we have no picture? Oh, there we are. Alright guys, hey, we're doing our first live stream. We're learning as we go. We're not very good at this, but we wanted to stream after this game. What a crazy, crazy game, man. What a crazy game. So many things to cover. I think the big thing to cover right away is the big roughing the passer call, right? That was the most bogus call. Hey Cole, what's up, man? I have no idea what FLV means, bro. I am not an internet guy, man. You have to break it down for me. But the roughing the passer call, man, what a terrible call! What a terrible call! We just saw Damien. You're not in the picture, brother. You're not in the picture. You gotta get here. All right. So we just saw yesterday a terrible roughing the passer call. All right, Cole. Yeah, I'm with you. F Las Vegas for sure. We just saw a terrible roughing the passer call yesterday on Tom Brady, and we saw a couple of sacks. Yeah, that's right. They do need to. It was egregious. You are correct. Great word usage, man. Great word usage. It's good to see you, Lego, man. Where you been? Where you been? It's good to see you, brother. I'm glad you're doing better. Man, just so much to talk about, but the egregious call, as Lego said, man, it's terrible. They got to do something with these roughing the passer calls. The one with Brady and then the one tonight. I mean, Chris Jones had the damn ball in his hand. How are you roughing the passer when he doesn't even have the ball anymore? Is this football? Is this football? I don't know. I think the announcer even said it. I think Troy Aikman and we don't agree very often, man. Yeah, good to see you, Lego. I don't agree with Troy Aikman very often, but I think he said, hey, eventually we got to take the dresses off. And he's 100% right, dude. 100% right, man. Oh, brother, I'm so sorry to hear that, man. Prayers going out to you and your family, man. That's a terrible thing you're going through. Much love from Chiefs Kingdom and all the people here at the channel, and we're thinking about you, brother. But we're gonna try to focus on this game tonight, and what a great win. The rivalry is renewed in my book. What do you say? Think the rivalry is renewed?
Yeah, I'd say so after that game.
Brother, so we got a good friend of ours here, lives down the street from us, and you know what, man? He's a Raiders fan, and he's one of my closest friends, but we were texting back and forth all throughout the game, and you're talking about some crazy smack talk going on. I'm trying not to cuss, man. I cuss a lot when I record these, and Damien hooks me up and edits it out. So I'm trying to not curse a whole bunch. But yeah, man, we talked trash the whole game. And I'm going to be honest, man, when Devontae had that near catch on the sideline at the end of the game, oh my God, man. You know what? I'd like to point out Orlando Brown started playing like trash at the beginning of the game. It was awful. He was a turnstile. Chandler Jones was blowing right past him. You guys know I stick up for him, for Orlando a lot. But when he's not playing good, I'm going to call it out. And he was not playing good at the beginning of that game. But he turned it around, bro. The last half of that game, he absolutely killed it. Yeah, Kelsey, 7 catches, 25. You're absolutely right, man. 4 touchdowns. Yes. Yeah, you're exactly right. You're exactly right, Lego. It was the exact same hit, man. And they had one earlier, where Mahomes got flung to the ground, and that was called for Brady, and we didn't get that same call. I was sitting there looking at the TV like, brother, that's the exact same call. Brady gets that call, but we can't? I don't think so, man. But what a freaking game, man. Travis Kelce, the greatest tight end to ever breathe. I'm sorry. I know I'm excited right now. But Devin, come up here, man. Get in the picture. Introduce yourself, brother. This is my youngest son, Devin. He's a huge Chiefs fan. He's rocking the old school Priest Holmes jersey. Let's do it. Let's go, man. What do you got to say about the game, bro? You're the biggest Chiefs fan I know.
That was a crazy game, and
What do we got to work on?
probably defense.
Defense? I don't know, man. They played hard. I think the big plays down the field, honestly, were just better plays by the offense. We had some blown coverages, but I don't. I hesitate to even call them blown coverages because yes, they got beat, but the dudes were right there, man. Snead, I thought played a great game. Karlaftis played a great game. Frank Clark played a great game. Yes, Andy Reid was pissed off. Absolutely, Lego. Dude, I like this live format. I know I don't have very many people in here, but it's cool to interact with you guys live, man. It's really cool. I can't wait until I get more people. This is my first live stream, and I just can't wait. Like, I was going to go in here and record an episode, and I was like, I can't, dude. I just got to interact with the other Chiefs fans on such an exciting game, man. It was freaking baller, dude. Patrick Mahomes went absolutely Super Saiyan at the end of the second half and on into the third quarter. I mean, the dude was just on fire, wasn't he, bro?
Oh, yeah.
What else you got to say? You got anything to say? What was your favorite part of the game, man?
I got one.
Oh, I put him on the spot, man. I put him on the spot. That's all right. Hey, man, you think about it for a minute. Damien, what was your key moment in the game?
Probably that last stop on defense.
Yeah, it absolutely. Really, is that true, Cole? Cole says Mahomes is now on pace for 51 touchdowns this year. That is nuts, bro. That is absolutely freaking crazy. Yeah, I mean, you could go with that for sure. The last stop was amazing. There was definitely some contact down the field. It was ruled incidental contact, no flag thrown. The referees played way too much of a part in this game. Yeah. Yes, man. I saw it too, Lego. I agree with you. Mahomes on the sideline. I'm right here. Yes. Dude, they were fired up, man. I think they came out a little bit flat. They had the three and outs to start the game. Offense did not look good. The Raiders were playing hard. Their run game was great. They were out there with the 6 offensive linemen, more by necessity than by desire, I think, because they were just out of tight ends to play. So they're putting 6 offensive linemen out on the field. And it was working, man. They might do that in the future by desire because it was working. They were moving people. And I was a little worried about it. Just my coach's mind was working. And, man, I'll tell you, scary moments in that game when you see Josh Jacobs starting to run as hard as he was. Tip of the cap to that dude because he was balling out. He was running his ass off. A great runner. I'm pulling for him. I want him to get paid, even if it's with the Raiders. I'm a former running back, so I like when running backs run hard, and I can respect what he was doing. So, tip of the hat to all the Raiders, man. They played their asses off. Yeah. Yep. Exactly. And did you guys notice that Troy specifically none of the broadcast team announced or said anything about Patrick Mahomes passing up Troy Aikman for passing touchdowns in a career? Is that petty or what, man? Is that petty? I mean, guys that are in here with us, is it petty? I think it's pretty petty, bro. It seemed to me personally, I think that Troy said something before the game, like, hey, you aren't going to be putting me out on the spot, making me talk about how this guy passed me in career touchdowns. Because they purposely didn't say anything. They kept focusing on, yeah, exactly. They kept focusing on the fact that, I'm new to this, so I'm trying to read over here the chat and still keep my focus on what I'm talking about. But they were focusing on the fact that Kelsey had 4 touchdowns in a game, set a record for most touchdowns by one player on Monday night, and all that kind of stuff. And it just seems bogus, man. Like, if you're Troy Aikman, dude, tip your hat. Say, hey, man, that young man just passed me in career touchdowns. And tip of the hat. We played in different generations. We played in different eras. But this young man is doing something special. He did it in 41% of the time that I played. And you just got to tip your hat. I don't understand why guys like that have such a big ego. I think that's an ego thing. Do you agree, disagree? What's your take on it, man?
I mean, yeah, I'd have to agree. I just don't know how you don't say anything. I think that's a big milestone.
Cole says the car has stalled. The car has stalled. Dad joke incoming. Yeah, hell yeah, man. Sorry, I interrupted you. What were you saying there?
I was saying I don't know how you don't say anything. I mean, it's a big milestone for any player to accomplish.
Yeah, let's say, Troy Aikman, you are a Hall of Fame quarterback, a Super Bowl winning quarterback, and you're an icon in the sport. And when you don't bring that up, when you don't give the new saying, man, what the kids all say now is, when you don't give that man his roses, when you don't give him his flowers, it's wrong, man, and it is 100% about your damn ego. And that's why I can't stand that crew. Joe Buck is the worst, and Troy Aikman followed closely right behind him. It's just, I hate that crew. I was so very, very happy when there was a chance for Aikman to have to announce the game where Patrick Mahomes pushed past him in touchdowns. And then for them to not say anything about it, it's just a slap in the face, dude. Like, do they think people really don't notice that? Do they think we're really going to let that go? I'm not going to let it go. I'm petty as shit, man. Sorry, I'm cussing. I'm petty, bro. I am petty. I'm not letting it go, man. I will not. But, hey, man, one thing I really want to point out is the crowd tonight at Arrowhead. Was it not freaking amazing? The crowd was amazing. This young man here, he's only ever been to a preseason game. He has not been out to a regular season or playoff game yet. I got to get him there, bro. I got to get him out there. We were talking about it, me and Damien, telling him about what it's like in Arrowhead in those big moments. You guys have probably been out there as well and seen some of those big moments when you're in Arrowhead. Oh, dude, yes, Lego. It was crazy. And the whole end of the second half. And they came back from halftime, man, still booing the damn refs. Still on fire. And you just knew it energized the players. You could see the energy in the players. You're like, oh, dude, they're on power up right now. They are on power up mode. It's Super Saiyan time. This is not even our final form. Let's go get it, dude. Let's go get it. Thanks, Cole. Yeah, I'm trying not to. I got a foul mouth, bro. I spent 20 years in the military. I'm a football coach. When I get fired up like this, look, man, it comes out sometimes. So I apologize. I'm trying to keep it family friendly for the future. Just trying to set a good example too for my kids here. These two guys, they don't hardly ever cuss, man. Like, they're so well behaved. My 20-year-old, he lets one fly every now and then, but this kid in the back, man, this dude's 15 years old. I never hear him. Lego. Yeah, so the high school team, man, we had a tough matchup. We were playing the Bellevue West. We're Bellevue East. Bellevue West, traditional powerhouse, always has great players, recruiting. But, hey, man, we went in there. We played them tough. Their head coach was like, dude, I didn't expect you guys to turn it around that quick. We did lose, though. So we got to win out. We got the next two games. We got to win out to go to the playoffs, so we're kind of already in playoff mode. The next two teams, they're good, but they're beatable. So I'll let you guys know how it goes, man. Did a lot of film work this week, so I'm excited. We're playing on Thursday night this week, so that'll be a little weird, but we got a home game. But anyway, back to our Chiefs, man. I want to give that young man Clyde Edwards-Helaire his flowers, brother, because that dude played a rough game. He played tough. I love it. Clyde is being pushed by Pacheco. I see it. It's happening, dude. Pacheco, the whole running back group, what a run by Jet McKinnon. What a run. Do you remember that run?
Oh, yeah.
What were you thinking when that happened?
He was a beast.
Just a pure beast, dude. Just a pure beast. I don't understand that little ass dude carrying all them guys, man, but weight room. Weight room, yes. Gotta give McKinnon his roses. Yes, sir. That dude, beast. He played a hell of a game. I love the running back room this year. I love the running back room. I love all those dudes. Clyde is... Yes. Yes. Oh, yeah. yeah. So Cole's over here talking about those 2 catches with your boy Devontae Adams. Hey, man, you got to tip your hat to that guy. He's one of the best receivers, if not the best receiver in the league, man. Tip your hat to him. He played his ass off. He tried to go out there and win the damn game for him. I mean, he was, what, an inch, 2 inches away from being down, catching that, and winning the game for the Raiders? The dude's a beast, man. I always like to give credit where credit is due no matter what. And those guys, bro, they all deserve their credit. Derek Carr, I thought, played a really good game. He was really communicating well. Hardman, yeah, so he has a heel, man. Yeah, he's hurt. He's got a lingering heel issue. It's really painful. But it's something that you can play on. And you love to see that. Hardman going out there. He was only off for a few seconds, went back in the next play. And you got to love the toughness. I think there's so much competition on the offensive side of the football that everybody is pushing each other to be a little bit better and a little bit harder and a little bit tougher. And dude, you love it. You love it. You love it. Don't you love it, man? Like, what are your thoughts, Damien?
I mean, I kind of think of like the 2009 Lakers personally when I think of this team, because with this kind of team, I mean, nobody's really slacking. Everybody's trying to put in the hard work, and it shows because everybody's going out and trying to make the best play that they can. And you've seen guys getting touchdowns. You've seen guys making stops on defense when it really matters, and that's how we got this win. That's how we stopped them from getting the 2-point conversion.
Yeah, that was huge. That 2-point conversion was huge. Good way to bring that up, because that was so key, man. That was absolutely key. And you're right. We really can't just say the offense is pushing themselves to a new level with competition, because it's the defense as well. And you can see that Karlaftis and Dunlap and Frank Clark, they're all pushing each other. You can see Chris Jones is highly motivated. He had a freaking phenomenal game, man. He played like a beast. He played like a man possessed. And after they took away his absolute... What'd you retract, Lego? What'd you retract, bro? What'd you say? Let it fly, bro. Anyway, when you saw him get that sack fumble taken away from him, you knew he was pissed. He was getting held on that one play. He got held so bad on that one play, man. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, Gray was in there. Yep. MVS. Yes, you're right. MVS needs his flowers for sure, brother. And everybody played well. Everybody played up. Everybody pushed each other. I really like the young players on defense. I know that Watson has had a tough time. on defense, 3-5. But he's going out there and he's covering one of the best receivers in football. And as a rookie, for him to be in Devontae's pocket like that is phenomenal, right? Am I right? Like, can we not say these dudes are playing to a level that we didn't expect a 7th round pick, man? Yeah, autocorrect, I know, I hate it, dude. It kills me too, bro. Kills me all the time, man. But look, man, I mean, what else can we talk about? Did we forget anything to talk about? There's so much to talk about. I'll do a reaction video and clean up this mess, but I just wanted to do a live stream and talk and talk to some. I'm so glad Lego's back, man. Like, so glad that he's back. I was really getting worried about you, brother. But what did we miss, man? What have we not talked about? I thought everything was a team win, bro. The 59-yard field goal by the kicker off the street. I know he missed one, and like I get it. He's not. Yeah, I was hoping for a Juju touchdown too. Yeah. Counseling. Yeah. All good. Yeah. Yeah, brother. I do it too, man. And I think we as men. This is a little off topic, but hey, I think we as men need to be more open about our mental health. We need to check on each other. We need to tell each other it's okay to go get help. Go see a counselor if you're going through some stuff. Go see a mental health professional, bro. Go see a mental health professional. I dealt with a lot of PTSD stuff, all that kind of stuff from the military. I see a counselor every 2 weeks still. I've seen the same counselor for 10 years, man. And it's super important. We got to check on each other. We don't want anybody checking out early, man. We don't want anybody checking out early. So if anybody out there is watching this, hears this, sees it later, I know there's only one viewer on my first live stream right now, and that's okay. But if you see this later, brother, and if you're ever in a place where you need to talk, man, reach out, dude. Like, it's not worth your life, man. And just even if you're not suicidal, man, getting your mental health stuff taken care of is just like any other injury, man. If I blow my knee out, hey, man, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to get it taken care of. So why wouldn't I get mental injuries taken care of as well? So that's my public service announcement for this one. But back to the game, bro. That 59-yarder longest field goal in Arrowhead history as well. Nobody's ever kicked a field goal that long in Arrowhead, and no one for the Chiefs has kicked a field goal that long. It was a hell of a kick. Hats off to the off the street kicker, man. Hopefully that kick alone will earn him a job somewhere else. Because he's obviously not going to stay. We're not getting rid of Bucker. That's not going to happen. However, I hope that earns him a contract somewhere. And maybe he gets to stick somewhere. Because I'm all for, you guys know, I'm all for dudes getting paid, man. So super excited about that. Hey guys, thank you for throwing likes on the video. We got 10 views. I mean, that's not freaking terrible. People stuck around a little bit. Anything else we want to talk about out there in the chat, or guys in here, anything we missed? 300-something yard game by Pat Mahomes, 4 touchdowns, balled out, went Super Saiyan. I don't think we even saw his final form. He was just killing it out there. Travis Kelce was on fire. Totally weird stat line, like Cole said, man. 25 yards or whatever, and 4 touchdowns. Just a red zone monster. You gotta love that. But what else, guys? Anything?
I think there was like a moment where the ref's voice was cracking up.
Oh, dude. Okay. Right. So, 292 officially? Okay. They said they were showing 300 something on Monday Night Football at the end of the game there. I thought he was over 300, but whatever. I'll take it, man. I'm all good with that, man. But, dude, yeah. The ref, at one point, I don't know if you caught it, but it was like during a punt, he comes out there and he's like, his voice cracks. He's like, there's no block in the back. That dude sounded scared. He sounded like he was crying. He's like, get me out of here. I just picture him in his head like, don't kill me. There's no block in the back. Just don't kill me. I want to get out of here alive. That's what it felt like, dude. he was that ref crew. They blew some calls, man, but that is a really tough job. Yes, dude, yes. The Mahomes runs, great call, Lego. Dude, he had some runs at key moments that got us in position to get first downs or got first downs. Dude, he wasn't gonna cry, bro. He was gonna cry. And I feel for him, man. Like refs have a terrible job, bro. And they blew some calls. They did a bad job tonight, okay? I'm not going to say that they didn't do a bad job. But they have a terribly hard job, man, and I feel for them, bro. Can you imagine being in that stadium and there's 78,000 people that want to rip your head off? Like, that's got to be intimidating, dude. That has to be a little bit intimidating sitting down there on that field. And the whole crowd is chanting. They were chanting bullshit. And they were saying, refs, you suck. That's when they chanted that too. I heard that on TV, right? Like, Oh man, I wish I was there. I just couldn't make this game because I got the high school football gig going on. I had practice tonight. There was no way I was going to be able to miss a practice in the middle of the season like this. But I am, and I will be going to a game this year at Arrowhead. I miss it. I love it. I can't wait. I haven't been since the whole COVID bullcrap. And I can't wait to get back in there. I think the last game I went to was Chiefs 49ers. Is that right? It's been a few years, actually, man. It was Chiefs 49ers. Mahomes made that crazy, rolled out to the right, rolled back. No, he rolled left, then back right, and hit, Conley in the back of the end zone or something like that. Which, guys, I don't know if you saw, but we signed Chris Conley to the practice squad, so I don't know. Let's see where that goes, man. That was the right game, though, right?
Yeah, I think so. It's kind of fuzzy, but I think so.
Yeah, Lego says that last call where he was reviewing the incomplete catch on the sideline, he was like, nah, I'm not making that call. It's incomplete. Bro, I mean, it was a legit incomplete pass, to be completely honest with you, but 100%, man, that had to be so intimidating, knowing that if you call that a complete pass, it's pretty much a win for the Raiders. And you're in that stadium where you made a terrible call. A terrible call. 200th career touchdown pass for Derek Carr. Congrats, Carr, man. So my buddy Beaver Bob, let's shout out Beaver Bob. Huge Raiders fan, dude. He hates Carr. He thinks he's the worst quarterback on the planet. I keep telling him, like, no, dude, like, he's a pretty good quarterback. You're lucky to have him. He leads the Raiders in, like, tons of stats. Bob's always like, he's just a stat guy. He can't win a game. I was thinking about him there at the end of the game when they showed the graphic about the 30 career game-winning drives that he has and how he's leading or tied with, who was it? Like, he has a bunch of game-winning drives to his name, man. Like, Derek Carr is a legit dude. I know the Raiders don't like him, or some Raiders fans don't like him, and they want to move on, but you got to figure, you just got to put the pieces around him, and tonight they couldn't stay healthy. How big was it for Darren Waller to go out with that injury 6 plays into the game? Because that dude is a problem. That dude is a problem. What if Darren Waller's in that game? Do we win it?
I don't know that we do. Just because we barely won this one.
Yeah. It was big. And like I said in my video for the scouting report for this game, like, we knew they were going to have some good success running behind the guards. That's where they have their most success, and that's where they had success against us. So, I mean, they got pieces, dude. Renfro's a beast. Third and Renfro, that's what they call him over there in Raider country, and he played a great game too, man. So I'm excited personally that the Raiders are back to being a legitimate contender. I know they're 1-3 right now, but they are better than their record. And I don't know if they're a contender, but oh yeah, Carr is way better than Russ. Yeah, I agree. Carr is way better than Russ, man. I saw a meme earlier today, and it was like a list of quarterbacks that was better in the AFC West, or it was like the ranking of quarterbacks in the AFC West. And it went Patrick Mahomes, Derek Carr, then it was like Patrick Mahomes with his left hand. no, it was the boy, you can't forget about your boy over in Los Angeles with the Chargers. It was him second, then Derek Carr, and then it was like Patrick Mahomes with his left hand and a bunch of other dudes. It was pretty funny, man. If I find the meme, I'll try to show it next video. Herbert, yeah, thanks, Lego. Justin Herbert, which he's a phenomenal quarterback, and he really impressed me when he played the Chiefs, dude. But yeah, that meme was hilarious. If I find it, I'll put it on the next video because I just thought it was hilarious. I also was tweeting out Aikman. I found his old tweet back a few years ago where they were saying that Mahomes had like something percentage of 33% of Aikman's touchdowns in like a couple years, basically. Aikman got a little salty about it. I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. and he had tweeted out, "Yeah, talk to me when he has 33% of my Super Bowl wins." So I went and found that tweet, and I was like, "Can we talk about it yet? Can we talk about it yet?" Because he has 33% of your Super Bowl wins and more touchdowns. You know, like I'm just saying, can't stand that dude. Can't stand him. It's an ego thing, bro. I don't like egos. I do not like egos. Hey, man, we've been streaming for a good solid 30 minutes here. I think we're going to call this one a night. Thank you so much. What an exhilarating game. Absolutely phenomenal game. Thank you for supporting the channel. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you enjoyed the live stream, let me know. I'll try to do more of them. We'll try to get graphics and all that good stuff that we're supposed to have on here to make us look cool on YouTube. But thank you for all the support. Lego, truly awesome to see you back. I am absolutely sorry for your loss. Condolences, my deepest condolences and thoughts and prayers for your family, brother. Let's go, Chiefs. Let's go, Kingdom. Thank you very much. Boys, let's sign off. What do you got to say?
Go Chiefs!
Go Chiefs! Let's go, man. What you got, Damien?
Houdini Mahomie.
Yeah, Houdini Mahomie, man. Houdini Mahomie, the Magic Man. That dude went Super Saiyan. All right, guys. We'll catch you next time. Appreciate supporting the channel. We'll see